We are living in the most advanced period of the human history to be a creative person, right? Maybe not. Because you know the saying, everything comes with a price, right? It seems like we have all the resources to be super creative. You can, like, everybody can grab their phone and start making movies, like very good quality videos and etc. Everyone can grab their iPad and start making music with GarageBand, or everybody can afford some paints and some paper and start creating some beautiful paintings. Everybody can be a photographer, right? But everything comes with a price. You start to copy everything you see because of the, like, waterfall of creative ideas in your way. And actually, because of the very good people, a lot of people had been given easy access to um, creative instruments, like um, digital audio workstations in which they can create great music and they can express themselves. And a lot of talented people used those opportunities during the past decades. And the same applies with things like photography, cinematography, and so on. And here comes the problem. You and I, we both stand in under this massive waterfall of good content. Actually, we always say that there is a lot of content, but not much of it is good content. But actually, especially if you go back uh, a few years back, like in the 90s, in the 70s, in the start of this century, you see that there is a lot of good content from a lot of good creators. And then what you do, you start to like this one, the other one, a lot of different people. And then you start to copy them. You start to learn from them. And I admire like young people like me, not like me in this sense that I admire people who can transcribe like very good music solo, or they can remake a very good shot that some skilled director made. And that's very cool because you learn a lot when you copy someone that is good in his craft. But there is a price for everything. As I said before, you have this insane amount of good content you can learn from, and you can become just a copy of someone else. And then, no, you don't create. If you think about it, you are not creating anything new. If you get in this cycle of just copying, learning, copying, and when you learn, you can copy from better creators and so on and so on, but you always copy from someone. It's essential for you and for you and for me to create our own style and to breathe like new creative power in the things we see around us, because we have, I have, you have, and everybody who wants to be a creative, the single thought that he wants to create, and that he has a desire to create something new, is 100% signed that he can make something new, something better, something that a lot of people will like. But I see so many guys and older guys. I have friends who are like very old now, and they were playing, and they show me videos of how they play some instrument, and they always say, "Oh, I learned." They tell me the story of how they learned the instrument. They went through hardship. They bought their instrument with their own money when it was very expensive, not like now when we have cheap stuff that are also good. And they have done so much to uh, get better in what they like, to become more of a creative person, and to play and to so on. But they got in that vicious cycle. They got stuck in that vicious cycle of just copying. And then what happens? Nobody values you, because nobody values the people who just copy others. Nobody will remember the person who does a cover. Everybody remembers and remembers the name of the person who makes the original song. And that's very important, because you don't want to end up a sad person, sad creative who wanted to create something, but he never actually create something new. He was always copying and copying the stuff of the other good creatives, and you end up then trying some things that you don't like, that you don't want to do, that are not meant for you as a creative, because you don't find a way out, because nobody values the person who copies. Everybody will value you on the amount of value you give to them. And the real value is when you provide something new, when you breathe new creative power in the things that you offer to other people. So think about that, how you can differentiate yourself from others. This is like a cliche nowadays, because everybody talks about it, but nobody actually thinks about that, because when I see people talk about it on the internet, they usually copy others and don't implement what they preach. So just sit. It's not required to sit for long. Like, take a 5-minute break. Don't look at anything like electronic devices and so on. If you want, make a tea for yourself, drink your tea, and think how I can create my own style and how I can differentiate myself from others. What's something unique and specific that I saw that people like when I do it, and try to do it more and see what's the reaction of others. But first, you need to think about this. Think for 5 minutes. Go now.